gamers? It's your boy NFKRZ, and today we have Austria country review. We have an entire day. We're going on a guided tour to Vienna. I'm gonna check it out and I'm gonna provide an epic review to you guys. How's it different from Czech? How's it different from Germany? I don't know, but we're gonna see. Let's go, gamers. When riding through the countryside of Czechia and Austria, it's very noticeable that the villages in Europe are bougie as hell. Like they're very well developed, very well built, very great roads and stuff like that. It's very great infrastructure. In Russia, villages look like dog shit. Like the roads are completely destroyed, the houses are completely destroyed. Villages in Europe look better than a lot of Russian cities. Seriously. All right, we out here in Vienna. We have like 3 hours because it's a guided tour thingy. So we have about 3 hours in total to do whatever. I'm confused. Where the fuck am I? By the way, we as Russian tourists have chosen the perfect day to come to Vienna because today is the gay pride event in Vienna. And Russians are getting triggered, okay? As soon as we were in the bus, our tour guide said that today is a gay pride day, by the way. And everybody's like, hey, bruh. But I mean, I'm living for this shit, bruh. You know, I'm a libtard, I'm a progressive. This is epic. This is epic. My girlfriend says that Vienna looks like Paris. I've never fucking been to Paris, obviously. Yeah, there's a bunch of. I really like the Roman type stuff here. I mean, every country in Europe is obsessed with trying to be Roman, I guess. So they all have these Roman texts going on, these Roman statues and stuff, and I think it's epic. By the way, I've never been to a gay pride event, obviously. I live in fucking Russia. Whenever they organize the gay pride events in Russia, a bunch of religious idiots come up, and a bunch of, I don't know, neo-Nazis or some shit. They come up and try to beat the shit out of everybody. So yeah, this is something new for me. It's pretty amazing, you know? One big problem with this video is that I actually cannot use a lot of the footage that I filmed during the Pride Parade because they're playing very loud, copyrighted music. And you guys know how copyright works on YouTube, you know, 5 seconds of any song and I don't make anything off of this video pretty much. So yeah, I mean, you just have to enjoy my voice and royalty-free ukulele over this footage. You know, you can just imagine loud screaming, loud music, everybody cheering and stuff. Very happy, very wholesome, very nice.
Yes! Woo! Hell yeah, this is liberalism, everybody.
Guys, I can say NFKRZ fan meetup is going pretty well right now. This is epic. I wonder how many triggered epic red pill motherfuckers we're gonna have under this video. You know, NFKRZ came to Europe on a perfect day. Look at the perversion of the Western society by the cultural Marxists and shit like that. Bruh. Bruh, compared to Russia, this is like a fucking parallel universe or some shit. I mean, in a good way, okay? Because once again, in Russia, this would never happen, probably. In another like 20 fucking years. I mean, I've already made like a bunch of videos about this, you know? The oppression of the of LGBT and trans people in Russia is pretty fucked up. So seeing this, it is like a whole new world. It's like really not something I've ever seen before. The tour with the guide around the city went pretty basic. It was just showing some of the basic buildings and, you know, describing what happened in them. They showed us some of the palaces, a place where Hitler used to give his speeches and stuff like that in Austria. And I really liked one thing that the tour guide said. She said that the 2 biggest mistakes of the 20th century was that Stalin did not become a pope and that Hitler did not become a painter. And I was like, damn, bars, homie. Hell yeah, dog. Stop playing your fucking music so loud. I'm trying to record a vlog here. I'm gonna get raped in the ass for copyright. For fuck's sake. I also didn't even know if it's legal in Austria to drink outside or anything, but I'm drinking a beer right now, right in public, in the middle of the city. I guess nobody really gives a shit because it's the gay pride event, and you know, anything is legal, anything is possible, you know, freedom, pride, epicness and stuff like that. So you know, thank you gay pride events for allowing me to be an alcoholic in public in the center of Vienna. This is epic. We need more of this in Russia once again, so I can drink. I mean, I can already do that, let's be honest. It doesn't stop anybody in Russia, so. this video is getting demonetized for sure. Copyrighted music, LGBT. YouTube always says they're gay friendly and stuff. Bruh. Like I said, bruh, YouTube is a bitch. They say that they love gay rights and stuff, but they demonetize every video that has LGBT, gay, or pride or something like that in the title. So they be lying. Just one big reminder, guys. Corporations don't give a shit about you, okay? I'm not a full-on capitalist hater or something like that, but you know, you need to understand that corporations are big poo-poo. They have free drink fountains, I guess, so you can refill without paying money, which is great when you're a broke-ass bitch like me in Europe. Yeah, guys, the Austrian government is a hypocrite. So much for the gay pride, okay? The men's toilet is free to attend. The women's toilet is 60 euro cents. What is this? Where's the equality, bruh? This is why feminism exists, okay? I mean, for real. This doesn't make any sense. Also, one thing that I noticed is that a lot of, we're in the historical center right now, a lot of historical buildings are being reconstructed. So it's kind of annoying, because we're walking by and half of the stuff we're looking at is like under construction. So, you know, the look is kind of ruined, a little bit. When we were still on the guided tour, we noticed that there are horses walking around the city in Vienna. And this is so random. I've never expected Vienna to have actual fucking horses on the streets. So we decided to take a ride, and we were greeted by a very nice gentleman in the hat who offered us a nice little tour. We're about to take a ride on a horse. Bruh. Yeah, guys, that was random as shit, but I enjoyed it. I had no idea that Vienna had fucking horses in the center of the city. Like, that's like the last thing I ever thought when I think of Austria is horses in the middle of the city. But turns out that's the thing. You know, I feel like maybe it's kind of a ripoff because we paid 55 euros for a 20-minute trip. So yeah, a lot of Europeans that are watching this, especially Austrians, are gonna be like, bro, you just posted cringe, bro, you're gonna lose subscriber. You know, 55 euros is ridiculous for shit like this. I know. But you know, I enjoyed it, and I figured it's you know, it's great content for the vlog. So I mean, why not, right? You guys are gonna donate to my Patreon after this video. It's gonna be great. So yeah. Also, in that entire thing where I was driving on a horse, I could have played Old Town Road. I could have put it in, but unfortunately, YouTube copyright doesn't work that way. So I'm gonna have to put a royalty-free ukulele or some shit. I don't know what I'm gonna put in. Maybe that's the thing now. You search on YouTube like country rap type beat or something like that. Maybe that's gonna work. I don't know. I'm such a fact that I didn't only attend the gay pride event. I also went to Starbucks. Bruh. So yeah, we spent a few hours in Vienna. Unfortunately, we have to leave because once again it's a guided tour. We have to come to a bus at a certain time. I'm just wondering what all the triggered Russians from our group are gonna think of the whole gay pride thing. What are the reactions? Unfortunately, we're not there to hear them.
The Pride Parade is great. You know, it seems like a lot of people are just having fun. It just seems like it's a place for people to hang out and to feel good about themselves, to accept themselves and stuff like that. And that's a good message I can get behind. And of course, there are some negatives to this. For example, that actually a lot of trash gets dropped during the parade. But however, the thing is that the cleaning services in Vienna actually cleaned up everything very, very quickly.
I expected there to be a lot more garbage. It seems like they've already cleaned up the streets pretty quickly, because they were throwing around a bunch of stuff. But it seems pretty clean actually. I'm actually surprised because we expected to come out and for it to be a complete shithole after what was going down, because there was garbage and like drinks and cans all over the place. It's actually not that bad. Maybe I was not completely right about all the trash being picked up, but like once again, in Europe they seem to clean this stuff up pretty quick. Because in my city in Russia, for example, if you see a trash bin like this, it will stay like this for days, okay? Also, one thing I didn't expect from Europe, I guess, is that it is hot as shit here in summer, okay? In my city right now, it's only plus 15 Celsius, whereas in Vienna right now, it's like plus 32. Our tour guide said it's like an anomalous weather in Europe right now, because it never really gets this hot. So, you know, I'm the hottest boy in Europe right now. I just came here on the perfect time. And guys, if you are concerned if my hair is making it hotter for me, no, it doesn't, okay? All of y'all who tell me to get a haircut, you are sleeping on this shit, okay? You are sleeping on having long hair. It's nice, it's fuzzy, smells good. It's not even that much more hot with long hair in the summer. I mean, it would have been just way more hot if I was like a fat ass like I was 2 years ago, okay? One thing as well that's pretty interesting to me is that I guess as a person like me who lives in the country, which is kind of, I mean, I guess you could enter countries like Kazakhstan and maybe Belarus. Ukraine is a no-no right now because they're pretty much banning any cis white male from entering Ukraine. I don't think I actually can enter Ukraine right now. I think it's kind of banned for Russians currently. But yeah, as I was saying, it's kind of interesting. It's kind of actually mind-blowing to me as a Russian how you can freely enter any country without borders or anything. So, you know, people are saying, oh, European Union sucks pee-pee. Maybe I don't really know enough about the issue, but the ability to just take a car and drive like 300 kilometers in like 3 hours and be in a completely different city in a different country is pretty amazing. And one thing that I found weird as well is that they don't have any signs whatsoever. Like you cross the border, there's not even like a little sign that tells you, oh, you're now in Austria, you know. These signs just start suddenly being in German instead of Czech. And like, give me a little neat sign or anything, or something like that, you know? Like a sign that says, you know, what's up, welcome into Austria. I don't know how to say this shit in German, bro. I don't know anything in German. So it's pretty epic. Like I wish, I mean, I live in a huge ass country, it's not a fair comparison, but I wish I could like maybe enter Ukraine or something like that as freely as I can, just roam around here. And so it's gonna be even more interesting when I'm actually gonna go to Berlin, and as well I'm gonna go by train. It's one country, and there's so many different cultures, and the countries are so small, so you don't even have to drive that far in order to experience a completely different sort of a culture, I guess. One thing though that I'm noticing is that a lot of European cities are very, very similar in a sense that, yeah, it's all the same. It's kind of you know, these very epic buildings like you see in the back and stuff like that. Maybe I've just not been to much of Europe yet, but hope Berlin is gonna be something different, because as far as I know, it's a much more modern city than this. So yeah, Vienna was pretty epic. Shout out to Austria. My review for this country is I don't know, I can't really give a proper review because I've only been to the historical center. We don't have much time to walk around because in Czech Republic, I feel like a citizen of Czech Republic at this point, right? It's because I've been there for such a long time. Here I don't really know anything. The historical center is not a full representation of what you're gonna see in the country, right? But so far it seems pretty fun. The gay pride event was great. Shout out to Austria. We are the gamers, and let's go back to the Czech Republic.
So yeah, once again, it's very hard to sort of form some final opinions or final thoughts because I've really only been there for a few hours and it's really not enough to even understand anything. But you know, Austria seems like a pretty epic country, and I'm really glad I visited it, especially seeing the gay pride events. That was an epic win. I'm really glad that we used this opportunity to come to Austria from Prague. I could now add it to the list of countries I've been in, and that's a really good thing, because the more the better. I hope you guys did enjoy this vlog, this little video. If it's a little bit sloppy, I'm sorry. I'm not too experienced at doing vlogs, to be honest with you, but if you did enjoy this video, if you were waiting for the next part or whatever, make sure to hit that like button, smash that shit. Make sure to also go down in the description, support my Patreon. I really appreciate it, and yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.